Hello everybody, this is Lila in Hawaii. Well, I had a little sort of a mishap last night. I tried to film these as I made them because they were a challenge to myself. However, when I finished filming, it took half an hour, and I thought, oh great, I looked at the camera and it wasn't recording. I hadn't pushed the right button or something. So I can only show you the results and tell you what I did. And first of all, I had these pictures of women, from the 20s, flapper women, basically. They are flappers. And I love them. I had about 6 or 8 pictures. So I thought I would challenge myself to decorate them, make them look pretty, but keep the contents down to just 4 or 5 pieces. And actually I learned that in when I was in France once, taking a workshop, and they said the best workshops are when you limit yourself to at least, or to only 5 pieces. Of course you can add things later, but try and keep that in mind, that you're only going to use 5 pieces and you'll be really, really creative. So I kept that in mind, and so here's the little bag of goodies that I had, which is nothing. I had some lace, I had some tea-dyed ribbon, seam binding ribbon, and then a few other lace trims, like, let me just show you, like these. And then I had small buttons, a jar of small buttons, and that was it. So this is what I came up with. So this one has different layers here. It has 2 layers of lace trim, and then I did have a little scrunched up piece of chiffon. That's a little knot, not a bow, it's just a little knot with a seam binding. And this one's a little different to the others because I didn't have a purchased tag. I had to make this tag, and when I made it I put a gold reinforcer there, so it's a little bit different, this one. So this one's the different one. Still looks quite pretty though, I think. I think my hand was in it. So that's the first one. Then this one was the next challenge. I liked the way I let the lady sort of tell me what she wanted. So this one, I'm going to put glitter on some of them, by the way. And so this is one that I've already done, and it has glitter. Her hair was very dark, so I put some just clear glitter on that one. And I had one other that I put glitter on. This one I put glitter on as well. Same idea, except that I added some glitter there. Okay, so back to this one. So this is the first one in the series I did last night. And I put 2 layers of lace, kind of a lace braid, you might say, piece of lace. Then I did tie a bow with the seam binding, and I added a button to the top of that one. And then later on I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of glitter. Okay, the next one. This one was kind of funny because I was looking in my little basket of goodies and I found this tiny little tag in there. Don't know how it got there. Just one of those little jewelry tags there, really. Like in a shop, you put the price of the jewelry on them or something. And it fell out, so I wrote love on it, and I've attached that with a lace bow, and then the button is here, and then 2 or 3 layers of lace and trim there. So that's the next one. They all have twine hangers like that. And then the last one of that group is this one. This one I felt was like a little more sepia looking, so I added this little bit of sepia ruffle to it, still keeping it within 5. Then I had this mother of pearl button that I put atop some lace, and the mother of pearl button was a darker mother of pearl, and then some tea-dyed trim at the top, lace trim at the top. So this one came out a little bit darker, more sepia looking, but I love it, so that's good. Then I had made, I think I've shown these before, I'd made some little pads to go in your journals, and they're made with some old paper that I tore from a book, and I coffee dyed it or tea dyed it. I can't remember if I tea dyed it. I think I tea dyed this. And then I added one of my ladies to the top, and she's decorated similarly with different layers. This ruffle is ruffled paper, and then there are 5 pages inside. And so those are nice for journaling to put inside a book. And then the other one is the same thing, except, different lady and different treatment of the lady. I pleated up some coffee filter paper here, tea-dyed some stronger motif ribbon or lace, and then this is where I tore it from the book, and I loved that, so I wanted to keep those there, so as much as I could, I left them alone and didn't fiddle with them. This one also has 5 pages, all torn from the same book. It was like a kind of a notebook, I think. It was a blank notebook, but it was the binding was like this, one of those coiled bindings. So I just tore out the pages, and the pages did happen to be blank, so that was good. So there you go. That's what I did last night. I was trying to show you when I was here that I would do them in front of you, but that didn't work. I'm quite pleased though with the way they turned out. I think they're a nice collection. Here's another one. That's the other one. Nice to put in your journals, or even place on the cover of some journals, and even like when you're sending a gift tag or something like that. So I'll just bring that a little around so you can see. So there you are. Thank you. Thanks for watching. This is Lilla in the Islands. Bye-bye.